sorts of stuff on this. Oh, it probably came off there. It came off the outside. But these get dried paint all over them because, you know, I'm super messy. Alright, I think I'll just put just a layer of just wet down here to start off with. It's not too hot yet. It's supposed to get quite warm coming up, so this is a good time to keep pouring right now before the heat comes in. Because, you know, not only do I not take the heat well, but the pour paintings do not either. I should probably clean that. I can see little bits coming off there. You know me, I never clean anything. I can help it. Okay. And then this is my last one of these I have prepped of this size, so I must prep more. I accidentally ordered way too many of these and not enough of a different size, so we're going to be painting on these for a while. Which is fine. It's one of my favorite sizes, and there's not a problem. I have had worse problems. Is take another run at the concept that I did. Oh, there's little bits in there. The concept that I did yesterday. I liked the one I did yesterday, but it wasn't quite the feeling I wanted. So I wanted to try it again and see if we could come a little bit closer. Let's do a lot of light here, maybe on the side. I might stick with the swiping. Is that what I did? No, I did blowing last time, didn't I? Maybe I'll do swiping this time. All right, let's get a little bit of this yellow too. This yellow does funky things, and I kind of like that in a pour paint. All right, so let's try the rainbow idea again. And even if it doesn't work quite the way we want it to, that's okay. It's the thought that counts with pride paintings. Said I'm in there doing it. Okay, let's do a couple yellows. Some oranges. I'm going to go across this time. Maybe one over here. And some reds. Gotta have our reds, huh? Okay, red comes up very slowly. See if we can clear that nozzle. Nozzle tough. Oh, that's a paintbrush that has gotten really... Where's that? I had one more pointy stick I found that was super pointy. There it is. That clears that guy. Ha-ha. Aha! It's an important noise you make when you clear a thing. When you clear your nozzle. I hope that chat window just refreshes itself. If you're saying something and I don't respond, it's because my chat window isn't refreshing. So I'm gonna, oh boy, that red's a little thick, isn't it? Thick like me. Too, you know, I might even put more color down later. Oh, I don't have any green. Of course, I tend to get a lot of green in the background on these sorts of things. Oh, don't tell me you're going to clog as well. You know, I have better things to do than clear nozzles all day. Got other stuff I want to do. Oh, refreshing? Oh, okay. Yeah, what happened was, I guess I didn't actually exit OBS yesterday, so it still was sort of up when I started, and I wasn't entirely sure if it was going to clear itself or just kind of stay, you know. So thank you for letting me know that. I'm going to come across here with this. Maybe up it. Yeah, it's happening again. Happening again, folks. The nozzles. Maybe it was kind of hot last time I poured. I don't remember now. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh, boy, yeah. That comes out now. Put another one up in there. All right, now what I'd like to do is maybe get some other colors in there. What you say? Or rerun the same ones in there. Do another one of this light green. I tend to use this for foliage, but maybe one in there won't be too bad. Boy, again. Well, you know, if anything, we're getting all these nozzles nice and cleared out of here. What I was thinking, boy, that one really stuck in there. What I was thinking was maybe do a layer here of colors to kind of swipe up with. I thought I saw something out there. Oh, there you go. Weird stuff. Weird stuff happens. That does not want to poke through there at all. I have to get a bigger one. Let me see if I can find a bigger, thicker thing to get in there. That one just doesn't want to. It's too tiny. Could be more fun than watching me clear nozzles. Woo, fun. What I'll do is I'll put this in with this other green. Oh, that's what I could do. Let's layer some colors within the colors. Ooh. I love it when I suddenly have ideas. That's so nice. It's so rare, so nice. And then, oh, there's one more orange. Maybe on this one, I want to just do some dots. Thank you, Hubert. Oh, here's some. Oh, shoot! Boy, this one is a wild one. This blue, it's just kind of all over the place. A little of the dark blue, or not dark blue. Oh, shoot! Got to cover that yesterday. Maybe a little of this. Ooh, yeah, there's some color for you. A few in there. And come along in there. A few in there. Alright, now I was thinking of that dark red somewhere. Is that it? Seems like it was bigger. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Oh, it was fine and then it clogged itself. Well, let's go ahead and clear. Why not? We're clearing everything else. Let's clear this one too. You know what I might do is combine those two into one tree. Oh, that might be interesting. Okay. So if we're gonna swipe it. Squirrels sitting out there. Squirrels have gotten so spoiled. Oh, jeez. So spoiled. I did still take a pass through you, Mert, and I didn't see any new shows for us to watch, but I think we have enough in advance. Tonight we had all planned anyway for Poker Face and Bad Guys. Boy, now I can't get that back on there. So I'm tempted to do something with this. I shouldn't use this fingernail. It kind of hurt my thumbnail. I must have been trying to pry something apart and it bent my nail back. It's been most painful the last couple days. When I forget, you know. I'm just going to leave. I didn't really need that, but I thought I'd clear it while I was thinking about it. It should stay clear if I don't do something else to it, you know. Okay, so... Oops. I think I should thin that red down, too. That seemed way too thick. Let me just add a little bit of water to that while I remember. And I noticed when I put that down there, it was super thick. Squirt bottle here. Just put a little in there. Okay. And then I want to do something else. Maybe even with the green. I don't know. A little bit here and there. So we'll put some craziness in here. I was tempted to put something down here. A layer of white for when I'm swiping. I wanted to have extra paint, and I thought I might turn it upside down and swipe this way down. There'll be a little light there on the bottom, but that's okay. I'll just turn it around this way for now. Okay, so for today, let's try a swipe. We did the blowout yesterday. Today we'll swipe. No paint at all here on the sides. I'm just going to try and rectify that while I'm here. And I have paint on my swiper. Oh boy, we're getting lots of nice lacing. Can't say as we're not. Oh, missed a spot. Have to come back on that one spot. It's alright, it's better not to overdo and risk ruining what you just did. So we'll just carry on and then we'll come back in with a thin swipe. Oh! Now that I'm going to recreate. Oh shoot, just got my big old fist in there. Ah, you know me. Goodness gracious. Alright. Oh, that ended up a lot darker, didn't it, than the rest of it did. Must not have had that. I must not have cut the white in there. Alright, let me get a thin one. I have a real thin one. I have to go get another one. Let me get a slightly thicker one. And just I'm going to redo that one. Put my knuckle right in there. Usually don't like to paw through these after I've been painting because then I get little bits of paint on them, but today it's just necessary that we do. That's a little thicker, but like either too much one thing or the other, so to speak. Any of these thinner. There's one that's long and thin. Well, let me try this thinner one and just do it a couple of times. To correct this, I should be okay. To correct where I was just clumsy. This one might as well fix that along. Oh, shoot! Now I messed that up. Oh, I'm such a disaster. And I've messed this thing up. I've got to get myself to, just got to pull it together. Jeez. Let's try that up there. Fortunately, forests are fairly forgiving. Alright, now I think what I'll do next is I'm going to tilt downward. That should even things out a bit. And that's interesting already, I can tell. I want to tilt any more, maybe just a little more. Okay, now let's come back here. All right, I will say already this is a little more the feeling I wanted that I wasn't getting yesterday. There's something quite lovely about that. All right, now what I was going to do is spritz a little oil on there. I think we will. I think we're going to go ahead and still do that. I wondered because it's got a lot of nice lacing without it, but let's go ahead and spritz a little oil on. And this time, well, hold on, let me, don't want to mess up here. Let me think for a minute. I may do the bottom area, then this thing, then the oil. For that, what I'd like to do is get a little bit of shadows in here, about where there are trees. A lot of these shadow colors, this will keep all in shadow. That woodland gets very dark back there. That's fine, we can do that. Okay, and then maybe just randomly, I'd like to give the feeling of this being a backlit scene, so I want to come in here a little bit. And then the rest of it, let's see if we've got, what have we got here? A little stick. Maybe just grab some of this paint that we put down there and just sort of put it back in here. Can add more foliage and stuff later, but just something to get in there now. So wherever I paint, I'll just grab some. Sort of mess with this a little bit, give it some texture. And what is that? Is that a line of paint or was that something in there? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Have things, oops, have things kind of up in here. At least we have the canvas covered at this point. Probably want to do a little bit more in the center here with some trees, but that might be something to put in after, keep it nice and faint after the fact. All right, we've got that nicely covered now. Yeah, I like the tone of this a lot better than the one yesterday. Not to knock the one yesterday, it's perfectly nice the way it is. I just wanted to see if I could get something a little closer to what was in my head, and this is a little closer. And here there's sort of a weird sort of thing here. See if I could just fix that, make it look a little bit more like tree bark, because it kind of came out a little funky. Okay, and that too, maybe straighten that out a little bit. That look a little more like a tree. Okay. I think I might try and swipe in a couple small trees in the center before I try the oil. Actually, I could probably literally use a swiper and not even put any color on there. But I just like to have a little bit more interest going on in there. I'll debate with myself here for just a second if I want to do that now or wait till after the fact, because we do have a nice thing going on. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the oil, and because everything's working pretty well in this, and let's not mess with things that are working well. At least in my mind, this is working well. All right, I'm going to try spritzing the oil on here and then maybe switch to something else and let it dry. But it depends on how I feel after I spritz the oil on there. All right, now I'm going to try not to go too overboard with the oil. It's so easy to do because you can't see it when it's going on. So it makes it hard to know if you're putting on too much or not. So let's see, let's just get a bunch on here. And then maybe just very quick and light, and then I'm just going to sit here for a second and see what that does. Okay, let's just sit here and wait, because that's fun. Yeah, look at all that. Look at all that coming out of there. And you saw I just did that for a second. Oh, this is lovely here. I like that. We'll see if we can get a little bit more over there on the edges. Oh, that one, I can see it now. I can see the oil. It makes like almost a little indentation. So I can actually see it on there. Oh, isn't that pretty? Yeah, boom, huh? And there you go, boom. That is really interesting, and it's got a lot more of the feeling I was going for with the other one. The only thing I want to do here, I need to clean those, but I've got a thin swiper. For some reason there's no paint there on the side at all, but I've got some nice dark colors here. There's one little line here, you guys can probably see it, where there's no paint. So we're just going to add a little paint there. Oh, a little bit on that side too, sides are hard. Alright, and then unlike what I did yesterday, I am not going to try and tilt it because I lost all my cells when I did that. This looks like an orange slice in the middle, doesn't it? Oh, how are we doing for light and dark? Ooh, that's a little light, isn't it? I forgot to adjust that back down. Here, remember the last time I poured, it was really dark in here. It was a dark day. That's probably a little too much the other way, but you know,